Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your day to take part in my presentation on our test and measurement product line. My name is Matt Plourd. I'm the global product manager for Gems Setra's industrial pressure products. General rules, feel free to post your questions in the chat, and we'll work to answer your questions at the end of the presentation. I'm eager to receive some feedback during the presentation, and we'll ask general questions along the way for interaction. However, unfortunately, I have a lag in my presentation while my camera is on, so I'll have to go off camera during the presentation and come back on towards the end. As part of the Ralliant Corporation, Gems Setra is part of one of 6 operating businesses. We have a dedicated worldwide technical, sales, engineering, and operations teams located across the world in North America, EMEA, India, and China. All operations meet ISO 9001 standards. Gems Setra serves a broad market needs for level, flow, pressure, solenoid valves, and temperature control products to meet some of the world's most stringent application needs. Today, I'm going to provide a review of the test and measurement market along with a suite of Setra products designed to meet the required high-level performance standards in these segments. My agenda will start by covering part of the broader markets segments, as well as common themes that we see occur within these markets. I will share details of a select set of product models we have developed to meet and exceed this test and measurement market needs, followed by a couple of applications served. Finally, I will also share some key takeaways and some support details. And of course, we'll cover some of the questions and answers at the end of the presentation. Test and measurement spans across multiple markets, here showing a few with application examples. Whether it's medical, MRI, testing around clinical trials, or off-highway vehicle construction equipment, testing engine dynamometer, pumps and compressors, leak detection, as well as oil and gas upstream, downstream, pressure decay, and filter life. The key to test and measurement is on the customer's system is to be able to ensure the customer has optimized the operation of their equipment, enables validation testing of their equipment, provides the level of safety required in their equipment, and ensures the integrity of the equipment is held. And certainly in certain applications, emissions reduction as well. All test and measurement ensures customers are meeting and exceeding the performance for their intended product use. The common theme amongst them all that we have seen is a need for high accuracy and stability. To meet these needs, we start with our proven variable capacitance products for very low to high pressure needs. This, coupled with our unique compensation process, we are able to provide the high accuracy solution to serve the markets. Pressure ranges as low as 0.1 inch of water column up to 10,000 PSI ensures that we're able to meet those needs. These result in the linearized and thermally compensated sensor that provides that common need of high accuracy and stability. With this, we've developed a suite of products, 6 different variations, starting with model 201, able to measure gas and differential pressure across the broad range while maintaining accuracies of 0.25%, followed by model 204, which spans across the broader pressure range up to 10,000 PSI. That provides a single pressure output with higher accuracies needed of as low as 0.073% full scale. A complement to this product includes our model 239 that covers the lower end of the pressure range, 5 to 30 inches of water column, and meets the standard accuracy performance of 0.25% to 1%. Our AccuSense model ASL product leads the industry in terms of standards for performance at low pressure measurement as a differential unit with an accuracy performance of 0.7%. The ASM products, as a complement to the ASL, supports pressure ranges up to 1,000 PSI with accuracies of that. There's an error there. It should be 0.05%. Sorry about that, folks. And the same follows through on the SecureCal accessory that we're offering to be able to recalibrate the product in the field. Supports the 0.05% accuracy needs. Getting a little bit more detailed into the products themselves. Model 201, very low differential pressure, enables to measure inches of water. It's an all welded, no internal O-ring solution that ensures that it's leak free without the possibility of an O-ring rupturing that could create a leak path. The 201's product designed to be used with media compatibility with stainless steel and 600 series Inconel. The features and benefits here are around low full-scale range, all welded construction. As I said, no internal O-rings. Available to operate over a wide temperature range, yet able to handle a high overpressure for a very low pressure operation. That ensures that if the customer were to inadvertently apply an overpressure of 40 to 45 PSI, the unit would come back to its original state and not drift. Common applications served include vapor recovery systems, exhaust gas control systems, and industrial scrubbers. Now following up with our model 204, excuse me, high accuracy, low differential pressure transducer, the standard for measuring differential pressure. Able to measure gauge absolute pressures as low as 0 to 5 inches to 10 psi differential. Again, following through with a single piece machine sensor, no internal O-rings. It's exceptional long-term stability. Accuracies as high as 0.073% full scale. Typical applications this product serves include exhaust pressures, leak detection systems, filter pressures, and medical instrumentation. Followed by our model 239, high accuracy gauge and absolute pressure transducer. Once again, the standard for meeting differential pressure. Setra 209 series measures our low differential pressure tests for test and measurement, available in voltage output only, high pressure solution that can support ranges from 0 to 25 to 10,000 psi, as well as 25 to 5,000 psi A. Rugged 316 stainless steel housing makes it suitable for IP65 and IP68 ratings. The 209 high accuracy capability of 0.11% full scale, or even improved option of 0.073 full scale, makes an ideal choice for R&D test and measurement applications, vacuum systems, and dynamometers. This followed by our AccuSense line of products. Model ASL provides low differential pressure measurement with a 100 times overpressure capability. Makes for a great differential sensor that can handle real-world overpressure applications as we've seen. This product meets the low pressure requirements of 1/4 of an inch to 40 inches of water column. The high accuracy demands, again, of 0.07% full scale linearity, and a very impressive 1/4% thermal error band over -4 to 140 degrees F. Built into the product includes a patented high overpressure design. And the product is a full laser welded construction, so no internal leak paths or O-rings to worry about. The ASL also offers secure and fast calibration with a secure cal, tamper-proof, non-authorized adjustments, a factory restore for fail-safe calibration. Common applications here include engine test stands, particle test and analysis, high accuracy industrial measurement, and refrigeration testing. As a complement to the ASL, we have our high accuracy ASM pressure transducer. Again, supporting high overpressure capability, the ASM is capable of achieving 10 times overpressure. So our highest accuracy solution for measuring gauge, absolute compound, and vacuum pressures in our AccuSense product line. Able to support pressure ranges of 0 to 15 through 1,000 pounds in a number of different measurements: gauge, compound, absolute, and vacuum ranges. The high accuracy of 0.05%, along with the tight thermal error band similar to the ASL, makes this product a leader in its space. Fitting with a high overpressure design, 10 times proof pressure, and again, a laser welded construction for no chances of internal leaks. The ASM also can accommodate the secure cal that enables field recalibration on site. Common applications served include engine test stands, particle test and analysis, high accuracy industrial measurements, and refrigeration testing. The Secure Cal accessory enables mounting to the top of the pressure sensor via the 6-pin connector option. The features allow a 1 button for snap 0 and snap span, or to restore the factory calibration on voltage and current versions. As mentioned, the bayonet connection on the pigtail cable is another option. It enables for fine analog adjustment with tight plus or minus tolerances with a rotary encoder dial. The 2-line display gives user feedback, while the LEDs allow for 0 and span adjustment feedback. A couple of last parts of the Secure Cal include reset switch capability, factory cal, restore, and universal to transducers with digital architecture. Now I want to switch gears to a couple of key applications that we've served with our test and measurement products. The first application is engine test stands. Off-highway vehicle engines have been under a severe scrutiny around emissions for many years, and we've been able to help support some of the largest off-highway vehicle manufacturers in the world with some of their work to try to reduce the emissions to become Tier 2, Tier 1 emissions compliant by 2030. Key measurements on the engine test stand include airflow, fuel line pressure, cylinder pressures, oil pressures, coolant pressures, as well as manifold vacuum pressures. Our test and measurement products meet all these tests required to enable customers to measure the performance of the engine and its ability to reduce the global carbon footprint. Key requirements in the application includes the ability to support a rugged environment, which our products meet. As you can see from many of the applications that I reviewed before, requires multiple sensing application requirements, multiple media for measuring. and over a wide, large temperature range. Along with the other products supporting the engine test stand application, the ASL provides value by measuring pressure across a variety of those applications at high accuracy, stability, and with that proof pressure capability. Our strengths in this application are overpressure capability, high accuracy, chemical resistivity, and long-term stability. Next application I want to discuss is leak detection. Very common. However, in certain applications, a need for very high accuracy to enable customers to confirm their system's performance under the smallest leaks versus the largest leaks. Here we have a diagram of differential pressure method of measuring leaks between the unit under test and the pressure source on the left side. There we would incorporate the ASM product for support for this. While in the second application space for a single unit under test and measurement of single line testing, gauge pressure method, we would utilize the ASM. Key requirements here to win: high accuracy, high overpressure capability, and long-term stability. Overall, the application details need to sense leaks in demanding industrial space, differential pressure to measure low leak rates, and gauge pressures to measure high leak rates. We offer industry-leading overpressure specification and high accuracy to exceed the needs of these demanding applications. The strengths here include gauge and differential pressure, high accuracy, high overpressure, and reliability in demanding industrial applications. Key takeaways on our test and measurement product line and the market itself. The test and measurement market continues to grow at a rate of 4.5% compounded. Reasons being increased demand for product reliability, increased demand for safety compliance, environmental compliance around carbon footprint reduction, just to name a few. Why choose Setra products? We have a leading portfolio that meets the needs for test and measurement. We're eager to share some resources we have available to help support your application needs with the links below for our technical support team, as well as a link to bring you to more test and measurement applications served and product selections. Please let us know if you'd like a digital copy of our test and measurement brochure in the chat. We're eager to work with you. That concludes my presentation. I thank everyone for taking part, and now we're eager to field any questions that have come up.
All right, Matt, it looks like there's a couple questions in the chat. So the first one is, what draft range transducer would you use for clean room positive pressure?
I would select either the 201 series, any of the low pressure sensors that measure 5 to 25 inches of water column are suitable for measuring that very low pressure.
All right.
We also have a portfolio of HVAC products that can also serve those very low pressure ranges for room pressure monitoring.
I see there's another question around sensor and solenoid custom valves from a couple years ago, and they're looking for someone to get in touch with. We can send you over Matt's email address and get you connected with the right person.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, eager to help you, and thanks for coming online here.
All right, let's see what else. Do you know what is MOQ for these products?
The MOQ for these products is one piece.
All right. Can you explain the benefit of using high precision differential pressure sensors of Setra on leak detection?
Sure. So leak detection's a challenge. You know, think about it, you know, with your car. If you have a small leak in your tire, it's hard to detect. Very, very low level of leak. But in order to make sure you capture that level of leak, you need very high accuracy sensors to be able to measure that low level of leak, especially, for example, if it's leaking a gas or a corrosive gas or flammable gas. You want to be able to measure that very, very low level leak at high accuracy to ensure that you have a system that's in compliance and to be able to fix the leak too.
Okay. What is your highest pressure rated transducer?
So the highest pressure rated transducer in the test and measurement line is 10,000 PSI. However, in our general industrial line, we have pressure transducers that are capable of measuring up to 2,200 bar or about 31,000 PSI. And that would be in our 3100 series product.
Okay. And someone else wants to know, how reliable are the room pressure monitors?
I can speak for the room pressure monitoring team that we've made painstaking efforts in ensuring the reliability of the product in use, and the products are very reliable for use in room pressure monitoring.
Right. What is a reasonable calibration frequency?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What is a reasonable calibration frequency?
Of the products, depending on use, provided that the fitment of the use is within the performance tolerances as specified on the data sheet of the product. The frequency of calibration can range anywhere between 5 to 10 years. It's extremely stable product, provided that it's operating within its specified range. The products typically do not go out of calibration.
All right. And do these products have IO-Link interface?
Unfortunately, no, the test and measure products don't have IO-Link. But understanding some of the industry protocols, IO-Link continues to come up and something we're looking into.
All right, we just got another one in. Do you also have applications in the nuclear sector, for example, leak detection and double-walled spent fuel storage containers?
In my portfolio for test and measurement, we don't have a nuclear grade certified product. However, I believe we do have some nuclear grade products in other parts of portfolio. If you can give me your contact information, I'll be sure to provide you some information around that.
All right. Then do you need to zero the ASM with the secure cal before the first use?
No. No, the unit comes already zeroed within the published datasheet tolerances.
Okay. And then are there Bluetooth protocols available?
Oh, not within the test and measurement product line, but we recognize Bluetooth is one product feature that is of an interest, and we are looking into that from a development standpoint.
All right. If there's any other questions, feel free to write them in the questions section on the webinar chat. Otherwise, we will send you a recap email with a recording, and those who wanted the test and measure PDF, we will send you that as well. Looks like we did get one more question in. Ensuring negative room pressure relative to corridor is essential for laboratory spaces. Did the room pressure monitors satisfy this?
I didn't catch the last part. Is the room pressure monitors?
Ensuring negative room pressure relative to corridor is essential for laboratory spaces. Do the room pressure monitors satisfy this?
I would have to defer to our critical environment team. We can answer that question with feedback from our critical environment team. If you can just share your contact information, we'll provide that feedback.
Yep. All right, I see the person who asked it. I have their name and their contact, so we will get you in touch with the right people on that one.
Great. Well, thank you again, everybody, for joining the webinar. I hope it was very informative. Eager to serve your needs, your customer needs with our test and measurement product. Also eager to get more feedback, understand whether the pressure ranges are right where they need to be to fit many of these applications. If there's more or different ranges required, feel free to reach out to us. We'll try to accommodate you, and thank you again for taking part in the webinar, and have yourself a great day and evening.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.